Alright, we're back with the snowman again. I got this piece welded in. I'm just going to go back over it with the plastic welder and see if it smooths out this joint a little bit. If not, I'll go over it with some sandpaper and try and smooth it out. Now I'm trying to fit this piece in here. When I cut it off the other piece, it's not an exact fit, so you have to take some off to get it to fit in that hole perfectly. So basically all you do is get it in there. You can see it's hitting on this side right here. So I'm going to take the old Dremel tool and I'll take some of this plastic off. Just make sure if you're using this that you're wearing some kind of eye protection, because this thing throws off lots of little plastic chips and you don't want to get them in your eyes. Be careful not to hit your fingertips with the disc on there, because it'll take the skin off before you can react. Clean that edge up a little bit. Let's see how much more we have to go. Doesn't have to be an exact fit, because when you're welding it, if this one's a little bit outside of the original plastic, you can smooth it out when you melt it. But I still need to take some more off right in here, and then take this little bit off. We'll see how that fits. Getting there, but I still got to take some more off right here. This is the tedious part, getting it to fit right. Trim a little bit right here, and then right up here. And then it should be good enough to weld it. want to cooperate. Doesn't want to cooperate. I think what I'm going to do now is tack this corner in there, and then I will just match the rest of it as best I can. You don't want to do too big of a spot, because then you won't be able to flex this piece around to, like the bottom part down there needs to come out just a little bit, and then get any adjustments to try and get it as close as possible. So you don't want to get too much of it welded, or you won't be able to move it. So see if that'll work. Pull it out. It's pretty smooth right there. So I'll just hold that and see if I can get enough plastic melted to hold it in place. And if you do put too big of a weld across there, you have trouble, excuse me, adjusting the plastic to fit in there, you can just heat that part up, and once it gets hot, it gets soft, and you can usually bend it around however you need it. That little hole I'll fill in with the piece of scrap plastic. And you can see how that's going to go in. So what I'll do now is I'll cut this little piece of extra off of here to where this end will go flush. Then I'll weld it, and then I'll go back and fill in this whole crack. It's not crack, it's just a gap, but I will fill all of that in, and then it will be ready to go to paint. If I don't decide to do something else with that hand, I'll have to take that thermoplastic crap off of there, if I do. But I mean, it's already going to be patched and repaired, so it won't have any real resale value. Excuse me, probably 40 bucks, maybe 50, but I just do it for the fun. But anyway, If you like the video, click that like button down there. If you want to subscribe and get notified when I post the next one, I'll post another one when I get this completely put in and show you, and I'll show you how to smooth that out with that plastic welder from Harbor Freight. See if that helps any. And then it'll be ready to go to the paint line. But subscribe, hit that subscribe button if you want to see the next videos. And thanks for watching.